Okay, so let us start learning it. So for example, so we already know if I wanted to interact with any of the services in the Google Cloud platform, we can go to the visual user interface. That is nothing but a console, and we can able to interact with, for example, BigQuery or a cloud storage or IAM admin compute engine. So if I wanted to interact with, this is a visual interface where we are going to interact via visually. Okay. And if you wanted to interact with the command line interface, you activate the Cloud Shell, right? So let me click on the activate Cloud Shell button, and a Cloud Shell will be opened for us. And what is a Cloud Shell, sir? What is a Cloud Shell, sir? A Cloud Shell is a command line interface where we can able to interact with the services in the GCP via commands. Okay, via commands, we are going to interact with the services. Okay, let me open this thing in the next page. Okay, you can see here. So let me gonna give you some overview of this command line interface. So this is a terminal, sir. When you activate the Cloud Shell, the terminal will open. If you wanted to open the editor, you can click on editor. Okay, so let me open this first thing in the open a new window. So when I click on this button, open a new window, it will actually open the Cloud Shell in the another page. Okay, I can close it here. So this is how it is. Okay, so Cloud Shell is opened in the one more page. And if you wanted to see here, this is a terminal. And if you wanted to open the editor, you click on this button. So editor will open. So editor will be looks like this. Okay, where it's like an IDE, development environment, where you can able to write your code, whether it is a Python, Java, all of those things, you can able to write it easily. Let it open. Okay, you see here, this is a IDE. So what is IDE, sir? It is a development environment where you can able to write your code. For example, if you wanted to write a Python code or a Java code, this is an IDE where you can able to write it. So where are these folders, sir? These are the folders that are there in my Cloud Shell. So all of those folders you see here, all these folders here, when you click on ls, will I be able to see all of these things, right? So you can able to see all of those folders also here. Okay, so this is how it is. So first thing what I will do is that, okay, let me try to delete all of these things. I don't need actually all these many things. Or at least I will try to delete from here to here. I don't need all of these things. I'm deleting it, guys. I don't need anything. I'm deleting everything. Okay, everything is deleted. You can able to see. So clear the screen. I will tell you Linux commands. You do not have anything here. Okay, so you can able to open the terminal. So what is this one, sir? First thing I want you to guys to understand. So Cloud Shell is a one of the Linux environment, Linux operating system. Okay, so Cloud Shell comes up with a Linux operating system, and if you wanted to interact with the Cloud Shell, you're supposed to know the Linux commands. So that is what we are going to learn it today. Okay, so let's not worry about the editor today. So let us try to let us try to learn about the Linux commands. So we have already the entire Linux commands are here. So you will be able to, I'm going to explain it from here, the list here only, guys. So let us see one by one. So the simple nomenclature you must understand. Here are the common nomenclature we must understand. A folder is nothing but a directory. So if you wanted to clear the screen, okay, if you wanted to clear the screen, you can use clear. So for example, see, if I see, I have a plenty of the things on my screen, right? If you wanted to clear it, you can just click on clear. So clear means what it will give? It will clear the screen. Okay. The next thing is to finish the rest of the code. So sometimes when we were writing something like inbuilt things, right? So for example, you wanted to write Terraform. So when you give tab, right, automatically Terraform comes because this is a inbuilt. Okay. And sometimes if you wanted to write some other things like Python, okay, Python will almost all will come directly. So when you wanted to finish up the rest of the code, you can actually use tab. Okay. So this is one thing. And one more thing is, if you wanted to go to the previous command, if you wanted to go to the next command. So for example, just now we have entered clear. Before that clear, ls. Before that clear ls. Terraform apply, plan, all of these previous commands that I have entered. So if you wanted to go to the previous commands, in your keyboard, you will be having a down arrow and you will be having a up arrow. Up arrow is to go to the previous command. Down arrow is to go to the next command. Okay, so these are the two things that we have to understand. Okay, so this is how it is. So clear is to clear the screen. Folder is nothing but a directory. Finish is to finish the rest of the code. Sorry, tab is to finish the rest of the code. Upper arrow, down arrow to go to the previous command. Previous command. Down arrow to switch to next command. So these are the common things that we must understand. Then we are going to start with the file and directory operations. Okay, file and directory operations that we are going to start first thing. So one of the first operation is ls, sir. ls is nothing but this. The command ls is used to list the files and directories in the current working directory. Okay, the ls command is to list out all the files inside the current working directory. Okay, for example, if I wanted to use it, so ls I will give. I do not have any files or any folders inside my current directory, so that is the reason I am not able to see it. Okay, ls means list out all the files and directories inside the current working directory. Okay, so this is what it is. We will see ls command again. And next thing is, okay, before that, let me try to create one file, for example, so you will be able to understand this thing. Okay, so for example, if I wanted to create one file, nano sample .txt file I have created, and inside that, welcome to Linux basics. Okay, welcome to Linux basics. Control X, Y, enter. So if you ls, right, you will be able to see that sample.txt. Okay, ls is to list out the files inside that current working directory. And if you wanted to create a directory, or if you wanted to create a folder, what is the command, sir? Mkdir. Okay, mkdir. Mk nothing but a make directory. Mk nothing but a make, dir nothing but a directory. Sir, I wanted to create a directory, nothing but a folder. If you wanted to create it, the folder name you wanted to create is folder 1. Okay, you wanted to create is folder 1. So this is the command, sir. So now I wanted to list out the folder 1 and files inside that one. Okay, so I wanted to list out all the things inside my current working directory. When you give ls, you see here I have a folder 1, I have a sample text. Okay, you see here folder 1 is highlighted with the blue color, sample text files are highlighted with white, and folders are highlighted with the blue color. Okay, so this is how you can able to see it. Now if you wanted to create a directory, you can able to use mkdir to create a directory, and ls is to list out the files, and nano command we will see. Nano is to create a file. Okay, let's not worry about it now, I will tell you. And inside the folder I wanted to go, sir. Sir, I wanted to go inside the folder because this is my current working directory. I wanted to go inside the folder 1. What we will do, sir? cd nothing but a change directory. Cd nothing but a change directory. So you see here fo, I have given fo, and I have given tab. Automatically it filled up the rest of the thing, and I clicked on ls. Now see here, where are you now? You are inside the folder 1. If you give ls, do we have anything inside the folder 1? No, because we have just created an empty folder only. We have not kept anything here. Okay, so this is how you can create a folder. You can list out the files inside the folder, or you can change the directory. So, sir, I wanted to go to that particular directory or go to that particular folder. Now, sir, I wanted to come back from this folder. Okay, so you can come back from this folder, or if you wanted to create one more folder inside it, mkdir folder a 1a. So I have created a one more folder called folder 1a. If you give ls, you will be having folder 1a. Okay, so I wanted to go inside the folder. See, I am inside the folder 1. I am inside the folder 1a. Okay, so this is how you will be able to see it, guys. Okay, so this is how you will be able to. Sir, if you wanted to come back to the folder 1, how do you do that? cd dot dot. One step back. You wanted to go one step back, cd dot dot. No, sir, I wanted to go now, change directory from the folder 1 to folder 1a. You see here, folder 1 to folder 1a, I am inside it. I am going directly from the cd. I am going to the, from the original current working directory to the folder 1 at a time, folder 1a inside that. Sir, I wanted to come back out, cd. You will be coming back out. Okay, so if you give dot dot, that means you are coming out of one step back. cd without anything, nothing, but you are coming to the original root folder. Okay, so this is how the commands will be. Okay, let us try to learn a few more commands also. Okay, and now, so we have seen list to list out all the files inside the current working directory. And you see here change working directory, change directory. The cd command is to use to change the current working directory. Example, change the specific directory. So cd space path to that directory, or move to the home directory, cd. Move to the parent directory, you can give cds dot dot. Okay, so this is how you can able to do it. So if you wanted to know, sir, I am not sure where I am. If you wanted to print the working directory, for example, I wanted to go, see, I'm using the upper arrow to go to the previous code. See here, previous code is printing. So you see here, okay, sir, you are inside this folder, but you do not, you wanted to get the path of this particular directory, the path of the particular directory. So you can use pwd. Pwd is to print the current working directory, print the working directory. Okay, you see here, home, inside the home, you are inside the GCP 5 user, and inside the folder 1, inside the folder 1, yeah, you are now here. Okay, you are now here. So that is how, if you wanted to print the working directory, you can use pwd. Pwd means print working directory. Okay, you can see that command also here. Okay, and I have told you mkdir. The mkdir is used to create a new directory. I told you how to create a new directory also, right? And rmdir, if you wanted to remove the directory, sir, I wanted to remove one directory. That means if I wanted to delete one directory, you can use this. Sir, I will go back to cd one step back, and you see here inside this one I have a folder 1a. I don't want this folder 1a, sir. I wanted to delete it. rmdir folder 1a. See here, it is deleted. If you give ls, you will not be having folder 1a at all. Folder 1a is deleted. rmdir is to remove the directory. Rm means remove directory. That means deleting eliminating the directory. Okay, clear to clear the screen. Okay, so all of these things we have seen. One is ls, one more is mkdir to create the directory. Okay, mkdir to create the directory, and next thing is rmdir to remove the directory, and we have seen pwd to print the working directory, and we have seen cd to change the directory. Okay, so this is all these things we have seen now. Okay, so you can also check it here. These are the things that we have seen, 5 commands, one by one we have seen. Okay, yeah. Now, sorry. Now what I will do, clear the screen. I wanted to cd. I have, so let me see, I have folder 1 and sample.txt. Sir, I wanted to copy the sample.txt to this folder. Okay, first let me check whatever that is there inside the folder 1. ls, you can check folder 1. If you see inside the folder 1, you do not have anything. You can go to here like this also, you can check. Okay, you can see inside the folder 1, you do not have anything. Okay, so what I want is that I wanted to copy. See, if you ls, you will be able to see I have sample.txt in my current working directory, which I wanted to move it to the, copy it to the folder 1, which I wanted to copy to the sample.txt to the folder 1. To copy that, so the command is copy, cp. cp is to copy the command, copy the some file. Which file you wanted to copy? Sample.txt I wanted to copy. And to where you wanted to copy? Folder 1 I wanted to copy. ls. You see here, I have copied it. That means if you go to cd folder 1, ls if you give, we'll be able to see sample.txt is there. Okay, inside the folder 1 also we have a sample.txt. Sir, no. I don't wanted to copy from my original directory to the folder 1. I wanted to move it. That means move from this location to that location directly. That means in the original location, you don't want the file. In such scenarios, you can also use move command. mv. So you go back to the ls, you will be able to see I don't want the sample.txt to be here. I want directly move it to the folder 1. That means I wanted to move this particular file. So let me create one more folder then. mkdir folder 2 I will create. Folder 2 I will create. You see here I have folder 1, folder 2, and inside the folder 1 you check it. Do you have any files? Inside the folder 2 I do not have anything. Okay, let me clear the screen. Give ls and cd ls. You have sample1 sample.txt, which is there in my current working directory, which I don't want it to be here. Directly move to the folder 2. For that one, mv is the command. mv means move. Which file you wanted to move? Sample.txt. To where you wanted to move? Folder 2. Okay, you see here. Now if I give ls, see here, sample.txt is available or not? No, it is not there here, right? It is moved from local to folder 2. If you check, if you go to the folder 2, you will be having here sample.txt. Okay, inside the folder 2, because we moved from the working directory to the folder 2. Another directory we have moved it. So that is how you can use the copy to copy the command, copy the file to one location, or move the file to one more location. You can use mv. mv is to move it. Okay, anyone have any questions so far? Please raise your hand, sir. Yeah, there is a difference between the nano and touch. I will tell you. Okay, touch is to create an empty file. Nano is to create a file with content. Okay, I will tell you that. No issues. And anyone have any questions? I think we are good. Okay, so far what we have seen, sir, you can see here. The next set of commands is this thing. Copy. Copy command is used to copy the files or directories from one location to the another. Example, copy some file.txt to some other location. Moving the file, move or rename. So the move command is used to move the files or directories from one location to the another, or to rename the files also we can use the move command, sir. MV command can also be used to the renaming. Okay, let me tell you how. Sir, I am inside this folder too. The folder of the file name is sample.txt, but this is not sample.txt. The client asked us to rename it as sample data.txt. The name file of the file name should be sample data.txt. For that one, you can use mv sample txt, and you can use sample, or you can say data.txt. See here, now you see here, this is my move command. This is the original file, and this is the renamed file name. Original file name, renamed file name. You can see ls, it is renamed, right? So you can also use mv command to rename the files also. Okay, so this is also there, sir. And the next thing is rm. Sir, we have deleted the directories, but how I can delete the files, sir? Rm is to remove the files. Rm command is to remove the files, sir. Okay, so let us try to do that. So if I wanted to remove this, so you see here ls, if I give, I have a sample data.txt which I wanted to delete it. Rm sample data.txt. Rm sample data.txt. That means you give ls, it is deleted. You have deleted it, sir. So that is how rm is the command to remove the file or delete the file from the current working directory. Okay, clear is the command to clear the screen. Okay, so rm is to remove the file or remove the directory also you can use, but you can use rm here to remove the directory, rm to remove the file. Okay, so all of these things are here. I'm going to highlight it. So change cd is to change the directory, sir. pwd is to print the current working directory. mkdir to create the working directory, create a new directory. rmdir to rename the directory, sorry, remove the directory. Copy command is to copy one file from one location to the another location. Move the file from one location to another location. rm is to remove the file. Next, touch and nano. So what is touch and what is nano? Okay, let us try to see. Okay, so where is this one? Yeah, sir, I wanted to go back to my original directories, ls. See here, I have a folder 1, folder 2. Sir, I wanted to create a one file that inside the folder 1. If you wanted to create a one file, so go to the folder 1, folder 1. So I wanted to create one file. Okay, you see here, already we have sample.txt here. Inside the folder 1, we have already sample.txt. I wanted to create a one more file, that is touch. If I wanted to create a new file, you can use touch employee.csv. See, touch is the command to create an empty file. Touch is the command to create an empty file. Okay, so employee.csv is created, but inside the employee.csv you do not have anything. If you wanted to check cat is to check the content inside it. CSV. You do not have anything inside the employee.csv. What is nano? Nano is to create the file department.csv. Nano is the command where we are going to create the file. If you wanted to enter some data, you click on it. Nano is the editor. Okay, nano is the editor. Okay, where you can enter. So department 1 and department 1 comma department 2. Okay, so department name is, okay, sorry, department ID comma department, what is this, department ID comma name. ID is 1, name is HR. 2, payroll. 3, finance. 4, marketing. So these are the things. This is how it is. So Nano is the editor where you can edit the content, where you can create some content. Okay. So if you wanted to come out of the Nano editor, click on Control X. You see here, the command here is there. Control X to exit out of this command. So Control X, and it is asking you wanted to save it or not. Yes. Y means yes. Enter. That's it. And now, what is the difference between the touch and the nano, sir? In touch, it is not asked us to enter the data. That means touch is a command to create an empty file. Touch is a command to create an empty file. Nano is the editor where you can create a file and enter some data. So now cat department.csv, if you see here inside the department.csv, you will be able to see some data. You'll be able to see some data, right? Okay. Now, sir, employee.csv, it is, I wanted to see all the files. ls, you see here, I have, let me clear out the screen. ls, I have department.csv. So let me see cat department.csv. This is the data. And cat employee.csv. I do not have anything. Cat sample.txt. I have welcome to Linux basics. Okay, this is fine. Sir, inside the employee.csv, I do not have anything. I wanted to create some data inside it. Can we do that or not, sir? Yes, we can do that. How, sir? Nano is the command. Nano is the editor to edit the content of the file. To edit the content of the file. Okay, so now employee.csv, that means it is opening the employee.csv in the editor. Now you can able to add employee ID, employee name, okay, department ID, employee salary. Okay, you can see 1 comma name is Ravi comma department is 2 comma salary is some 10,000 or 1 lakh. 2 comma Lakshmi comma department 3 comma 20,000, not 20,000, 2 lakhs. 3 comma Sheshu comma 1 comma 40 lakhs, 4 lakhs. Okay, so again to save this data, Control X and yes, Y, enter. Okay, so now if you see it, cat employee.csv, you see here employee ID is there, employee name is there, department ID is there, employee salary is also there, right? So this is how touch is the command to create an empty file. Nano is the editor where you can create the file and you can enter some data or edit the data also. Okay, so that is what it is. And tomorrow now, sir, this is not an employee department ID, it is department. Just I wanted to add one more column. Okay, so you can go to the employee.csv again. It is not employee salary, it is just salary. The column name, if you wanted to edit it, just salary. If you mention Control X, yes, enter, automatically it is saved. You can come here and check it. Okay, so that is how you can edit the contents of the file as well using the editor. And one more thing, sir, we are creating this many folders. ls, sir, we are creating this many folders. Sir, can I see in the editor also? This is a terminal. Can I see them in the editor also? Yes, click on the editor. You see here folder 1, folder 2, click on it. You have a department.csv, this is here, employee.csv, this is here, sample.txt, this is here. Sir, I wanted to edit it here. You can also edit it, sir. No issues. 5. Okay, something like advertising. Okay, so this is how it is. You can Control S, save, it is saved. employee salaries are here. I wanted to make employee salary. Okay, so you can also do it here also, sir. That is also fine. Welcome to the Linux basics. Here also you will be able to see change it. Okay, inside the folder 2 you have anything, you do not have anything. Sir, I wanted to create a file here. You can also create, right click on it, you click on new file, the new file will be created. Sir, I wanted to create main.py. Okay, main.py is the Python script, right? So main.py, see main.py is created under folder 2. So you wanted to print hello world. Okay, so this is what it is. Hello Linux. Okay, this is how it is. So you'll be able to see you have created a Python file also here. Something wrong with the file. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Okay, it's closed. See here, we have created a one main.py also. So this is how you can create a folders or files from here to here. Sir, I wanted to move department.csv from here to here. See, I have dragged it automatically. It is moved from there to here. Okay, you wanted to move this employee.csv also. It is also moved from there to here. That is how. See, it is came out of it. Okay, so it is now inside the folder too. Okay, now you can also check it here. Same thing it will happen, sir. Okay, so earlier in the folder 1 we used to have all those files. Now in the folder 1 you will be having only sample.txt. You wanted to go to folder 2 to give ls. All of those files are available here. Okay, so that is how. Sir, I wanted to see main.py, cat main.py. See here, print hello world, print hello Linux. Okay, actually why this is coming like this? Okay, I do not know why it is coming like that. Okay, let me enter it here, and yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is how you will be able to see. Clear the screen. Previous command, cat main.py, print hello Linux, right? So this way you will be able to deal with all of these files as well as creation of all of those things, which is very important for us guys. Tomorrow we will be creating many things. Maybe in the company you are getting a chance to work on all of these things. Okay, so we have seen touch and nano also. So nano is the editor, sir. Okay, nano is the editor. Okay, now this is what related to the file and directory operations. So all these are files and directories. Copying, moving, removing, creating, editing, all of those things are here. Okay, then cat command I was telling you all the time, display the contents of the file, contents of the one or more files. If you wanted to display the contents of the file, you can use this cat command. Okay, cat command, you can use it to display the things. Sir, I wanted to display, and see here at a time I am displaying two things. Okay, one or more files, right? So this is one file, this is one more file. See here, this is the file 1 data, this is the file 2 data. Okay, you can display the one or more files data also. Cat is the command to display the contents of the one or more files. Okay, yep. Clear the screen, remove this thing, clear it out. Next thing is less. Okay, less is the command. Sir, for this one, I wanted to create one file with a lot of data. For that one, give me 1 minute. I'm going to load one CSV file here. If you could give me some time, what I will do is that I will load some CSV file here because it needs a bigger file. Okay. So for that one, PDE. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to open the editor. I wanted to load one file to here, so which is some sales record CSV file. I'm copying and dragging and dropping it here. from my local to this one. See here, I have a CSV file which is having a, let me rename it. It's a bit slow. I don't know why. Wait a minute, guys. It's a bit slow. Not sure why it is not opening. Anyway, let me open it here first. Okay. So cat 5000 sales. Okay, you will be able to see the data like this. It's keep on coming because it's a very long file, sir. You see here the data is keep on coming. In such scenarios, you use Control C to interrupt the shell. Control Z to interrupt the shell. Control Z to interrupt the shell. Okay. Now, what I wanted to first rename it. Why it is not able to rename it, I'm not sure. Okay, in that scenario, I will try to delete it. You are not listening to me. I will delete you. 5000 sales. I just wanted to. Oh, it's came now. See, it's so weird. It's pure internet issue. Okay, don't worry. I have renamed the file already. I'm loading it. Okay, so what's the thing is that I'm telling you. So clear the screen. So I have cleared the screen again. See here, I have a one more file. If I list it out, I have a 5000 sales records.csv. So if I wanted to see the data, what is happening is that you see here, this is a very huge data. It's a very huge data. So I don't want it to see it like this because if it is keep on moving, how can I see it? How can I see the data? Right? In such scenarios, okay, I have interrupted it. You see here, Control Z is to interrupt the shell, clear the screen. In such scenarios, you can use this command, that is less. A less command is used to view the content of a file one page at a time. It allows you to navigate through the file using the upper arrow keys. Okay, so let me try to do that. Okay, what is saying? Less is the command to view the data one page at a time. So that is, I wanted to see this data. See here, this is one page. If you wanted to see next page, you can see here, keep on, the data is coming. If I click on a down arrow, the data is keep on coming. Okay, so this is one way of seeing the data. If you wanted to see the less data, this is one way of looking at the data. Okay, Control Z, you can come out of it. Control Z to come out of it. Okay, less is the command to view the data one at a time, and you can able to use the arrow keys to navigate through the data. Okay, so this is one more thing. And one more thing also, sir, I wanted to see top 5 records. Sir, I wanted to see top 5 records. The head command is used to display the beginning of top of a file. By default, it displays 10 lines. If you wanted to specify the number, you can able to specify it. Okay, so by default, it specifies 10 lines. So that means head is the command. So that means head 5000. You see here, top 10 records it is showing. Okay, top 10 records it is showing, sir. Okay, likewise, if you wanted to see only top 2 records, head, okay, 50,000. Okay, sorry, the count I have to mention. The count is n, right? N is the count. Yeah, sorry. Okay, minus n is equal to 2. Enter. Sorry. Invalid number of lines. Let me see. It is not invalid number of lines. Okay, you see here, sir. Head is the command to show the 2 records. See here, this is one record, this is one record, this is one more record. If you wanted to see only one record, you can also change it to, or I wanted to see 20 records, sir. See here, 20 records are shown. Okay, so head is the command to show what, sir? Top 20 records, top 10 records. By default, it shows top 10 records. If you wanted to change the number, you can able to change it. Head is the command to see the top top records, whether it is 10 or 20 or whatever it is, you can specify the number n. Okay. Yeah. Sir, if we are able to see the top records, can I be able to see the bottom records also? Okay. Last 5 records I wanted to see, sir. That is tail. Tail is to show the top 10 records. By default, top 10 records will be shown. Sir, I wanted to see sorry. By default, it will show last 10 records. If you wanted to see last 5 records, you can also show it. See here, last 5 records. These are the last 5 records. Okay, head is to top 5, top 10, top 5, top 10. Tail is to last 5, last 10. Okay, tail is to last records, head is to top records. That's it. Okay. You can see here the same thing I have mentioned. Cat is the command to display the content of the file, one or more files. Less is a command to see the data of a content one page at a time. And if you wanted to navigate through the data, we can use the arrow keys. And head is the command to see the display the beginning of a file, top 5 records, top 10 records, top 20 records, top 50 records. Tail is the command to display the end of a file, nothing but a bottom of a file. Last bottom 5 records, bottom 10 records, bottom 20 records. Okay, all of those things. Okay, next thing is, this is the final thing I will tell you, and I will stop here for the session today. And final thing is grep is the command. Grep is a command used to search for a specific pattern in a file or in the output of the another command. Okay, so sir, for example, if you wanted to search for a word inside a file, you can use grep. Grep is to search. Grep is to search the one specific word or a pattern or anything. If you wanted to search it, you can able to search it. For example, you already know, we have this 5,000 sales records. It's very heavy. Okay, let's not worry about it. Okay, let's not worry about it. Okay, why this is not working, I'm not sure. Okay, let me see. I want this Cuba word, I wanted to search it, how many times it has repeated or how many, all of those things. If you wanted to see Cuba, okay, so that means grep Cuba, where you wanted to set it, sir, 5,000. So you see here, all of those records, wherever the Cuba, it is listed out. Wherever it is Cuba, it is listed out. Okay, you can able to, if you want the count of these numbers, all of those things also, you can able to check it. Okay, this way you can able to check a specific file or a specific word or a specific pattern. If you wanted to check it, you can able to check it, sir. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. Grep is the command to set some file or some word or a pattern, or it is case sensitive. If you wanted to mention, you can mention I. Okay, so this is also there. Okay, this is for the grep. So grep is the command to search for a specific word. For example, if you wanted to find an apple inside a file called fruits.txt, you can use this thing. Okay, if you wanted to find some pattern, error inside this thing, you can actually check it. And for case sensitive, you can use -I. Okay, yeah. This is it for sir for today. I am stopping here the session for today, and these are things that we have seen. Okay, one by one. ls is the command to list out, cd is to change the directory, pwd to print the working directory, mkdir to make the directory, rmdir remove directory, copy, move, rm touch is the command to create an empty file. Nano is the command to create a file and edit the content of the file. It's an editor. Cat is the command to display the data. Less is the command to see the data, less data. Head is the command to see the top files, top records, bottom records. Grep is to search the command, search some word or pattern. Okay, so all of these things are here, guys. You can actually check it out. Okay, try practicing it. This is it for today, guys. Anyone have any questions?
I need the file because I got
Sorry.
the file like one you already everything making that Linux commands, no? So that file is not available.
Oh, this file.
Yeah, can you please share?
Yeah, this I will share it to you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna keep it in the chat, okay? Or I will upload it to you your specific folders. Okay, you will get it.
Good.
Okay, you will get it. I will upload it to the specific folders. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone have any questions? Hi, sir. Today I have joined this batch, and if I have doubts, how to approach you. So if you have any doubts, you can directly ask here itself. Okay, or you can put it in the chat box. We have a group created, right? You can actually ask there. Yes. Okay. Any other questions, anyone? Okay, guys. Thank you all. We will meet tomorrow. Okay. Yep. Yes, yes, I am available. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Have a great day.